So here's the plan. There's this website called textfiles.com anarchy001.txt. I want to access this web page, and then I want to grab each one of these lines of text one row at a time, separate the words, and print them out onto the screen, and then take all those individual words and print them out in one column. All right, that's our plan. So how do we do this? Well, from URL lib, I'm going to make a request. I want to import the function called URL open. So I get it. Then I set a variable x equal to 0. Now this is what I want to do with URL open. I want to open up a URL. You know, what URL? This one over here. http textfiles.com anarchy001.txt. I want to refer to this entire thing as my data. All the data in this file and everything as my data. All right, it's in here. And now I set a list called ATW, all the words, equal to a blank list. Now, for every individual line in my data, that refers to all this data on this web page, for each and every individual line in my data, this is what I want you to do. EIL, every individual line, EIL, that's the variable. Yeah. I want you to decode the data, get rid of any of that binary stuff. Use UTF-8 to do that. That's your standard. Okie dokie, I'll do that. One more thing, could you split up this line that you're going to read? This is one line, every line, one at a time. Could you split up the words so they're all separate? And he says to me, yeah, I could do that. And could you assign that to this guy over here? Oh, to the list called LOW. Yeah. It's called lots of words. So I'm going to get one line placed into LOW, but they're all going to be separate words. It's not going to be like this. They're all going to have like quotes around each one of the words, and they're going to be comma delimited. All right, so that's going to be in LOW, one row. Now, I increment X, and I'm going to print out X and whatever was in LOW, lots of words, that one row. That gets printed out on the screen. And then he takes that same row, one that we're talking about, and this is what he does. He says for every word, I use EW for the variable, for every word in that LOW, which in this case is just this one row, for each and every one of those words, this is what I want you to do. I want you to append that word, one at a time, into ATW. I want you to append every word in LOW. I want you to append every word into this list, ATW, up here. Now he goes to the next row. He grabs the next row of data. He splits it up, he decodes it, and then EIL puts it into LOW. That's the list. Increments X, prints it out, and then for every word that's in LOW, that list, with one row of data in it, he's going to append every word and put it into ATW. Then, after he does that, he'll have printed out every single one of these rows over here. The next thing he's going to do is he's going to take a variable called Z, assign it to 0, then he's going to grab this guy, ATW, the list, with all the individual words from this website. They're in here now. For every X in ATW, this is what I want you to do. Increment Z and then print out whatever is in Z, that number, and X. One word at a time, he's going to go through ATW, he's going to grab increment Z, and then he's going to print out Z and every single word, one at a time. And then he'll go grab the next word. Increment Z, he'll print that out. And so you have a column that contains all the words in the ATW list. And now, run the module. Oh, we got a new module up. And it's restarting. And oh, there we go. The parade of hits. We move this up so we can all see this. So one line at a time, it brings them in. How to make a dry ice bomb. A blank line, then this is one of the most simple bombs to make. It's a baby thing. One line at a time, it brings it in, and he's printing them out. Then after he finishes printing out every one of the lines, and starring every word at the same time into ATW, now he gets the next part. He starts to print them out in a column. Well, he gets right down to the end. Wow. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk with you about today. I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much for listening. This is George Bull. And if you like this video, please rate it. I'd appreciate that. and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Till then, bye-bye.